Hi, collective. Welcome to our channel. I'm back for another read. I'm just going to jump right into it, you guys. So, you guys, already on this table, I do have burden bearer, something poison, toxic, harmful. I got the chariot, an empty chair, and misjudgment. Collective, it looks like somebody in your energy, or perhaps someone who left your energy because the chair that's, you guys are on a throne. Whoever was supposed to be your king or queen, you kicked them out. So someone left your life, and that chair is empty. So whoever it is that you kicked out of your life or the spiritual world kicked out of your life, this person is carrying such a heavy burden that they can't even bear it anymore. This person was toxic, they were harmful, they were poisonous to your energy, to your soul, to your spirit, to your body, to your mind, to your emotional health, your psychological health. And you decided to hop on a chariot by yourself. Remember that there's an empty seat here. You hopped in the chariot by yourself with all of this control, determination, drive to enter into another journey without this person. This person was adverse to you. They carried a lot of vengeance for you, collective. They misjudged who you are. They misjudged your character. They misjudged your personality. And it's right, you kick them the fuck out of your energy. And now they're sitting here trying to do magic on you, collective. When they're the toxic and poisonous one. In this dynamic here, whoever this reading's for, yeah, I see burden bear. I'm going to pull it. This person was a vagabond because I see vagabond at the bottom of the deck. And they wander from place to place. You guys don't need that energy. You need somebody who's stable, and that person didn't bring it to you. Yeah. Your ancestors are here, collective. You cleared the house. I see house clearing. You cleared your house of this person. Some of you guys even moved because the chariot's out here. You guys moved and they can't locate you. You got away from this poisonous shit and you told them to have it to themselves and whoever else they had in their energy. This happened in divine timing here. That load is so heavy for this person. And they may try to return with the past returns. They want to try to return because they want you to take this burden from them because they know you're strong enough to carry it by yourself, but you won't. They're trying to return and see if you can take some of that weight off their back. They didn't give a fuck when they were trying to, steal energy from you and time. Your energy was sacred. That card came out. It didn't even want to come out, you guys. Yeah. They're not liking what they get when they do readings about you. They're getting readings about you from different sources, and whatever they're trying to figure out, it's been blocked. Whoever these readers are not giving them the full scope of what you've been doing since you've made them exit out of your energy. They still want to compare though. Compare what? I don't know. They can't compare your life to theirs because you moved on, you pulled back. You on this chariot, you moved on. Yeah. They're monitoring you guys. Pay attention to your phones. Make sure there's not no like trackers on your device or your vehicle. They're trying to get downloads about you here, collective. Yeah, and I still got comparison here. They're comparing whatever they chose over you to you. You guys were all about work, and this person was all about, bringing toxicity into your life. You were working on big things, and this person was, oh, let me have this, let me have that. They were not on your level from the very get-go, collective. There was nothing that indicated that they were on your level. Yeah, this fell on top of this. Yeah, demonic. Nefarious, diabolical, monitoring spirit. This monitoring spirit that they're hovering over you is a fucking demon. It's not even in disguise. They're hoping that you become ugly because I see ugly and beauty spell there. They don't want you to be beautiful so you can attract more, like attract an individual like you, because you guys are an opposite energy. Yeah, this person was greedy as fuck. Look at that, them eating all them pancakes and shit. They were eating your food. They're non-committal here. They're non-committal. They're greedy. They're in diabolical energy. They're in bondage. So this is the ugliest side of anybody you can get. Give me something more here. Yeah, they were playing mind games with you and your energy, trickery, confusion. They wanted to confuse you. They would say one thing and then think that you forgot what they said, and you would catch them in a lie. They've been exposed. They're bare. I can't leave that out there, you guys. They've been exposed. As a result, you left this chair empty. You told them to get the fuck out. Now they want access. The access have not been granted. Access has been denied, permanently revoked. Give me two more here. Give me something for divine timing in the past. Why is this person returning? I see spiritual rank. They want to knock you down off your spiritual rank because you've accelerated. Yeah, we got something sideways. They're trying to return, but they've been blocked. Caution, warning, danger. It's dangerous for them to try to cross into this timeline that is not theirs. They're looking for some issues because you enter this timeline due to divine timing, and they're trying to enter it because they're a part of your past. But they've been warned that if they try to cross this threshold of the spiritual level that you're on, they're going to be in trouble spiritually. And they're digging dirt. They're trying to find whatever they can find out about you, your collective. They don't care what it is. This person has become totally obsessed and unhinged. But you got the victory here. You're not carrying nobody's burden that you didn't help create. You left them to carry that on their own. Your ancestors are here. You might be seeing red cardinals, you guys. If you do, that's a deceased loved one that's having your back. That's making sure that you reach this victory without this person. You're independent, intelligent, fearless, strong, silent, and mysterious collective. And that's why this person's like, help me. They know you carry the strength of 1,000 men collective, and they want you to take this burden. Look, that card just, I barely touched it, and it flipped. I got Sagittarius in reverse, so they could be having like opposite of the Sagittarius placements or the energy behind the Sagittarius. Sagittarius people tend to be like open-minded. They speak their mind. They like adventure. Now this person's been shut off. They can't. They're not doing that playing around with people's mind anymore. They can't do it. That's they're not doing it anymore. It was only a matter of time. Give me just one more here. Yeah, this person was on demon time. They want to copy you now. Yeah, we know that though. They can't do shit without you. Now they're holding this candle and hoping and praying that they get something. The whole time they were projecting their fucking problems onto you. And now because they projected it, their load became much heavier. They doubled your load by projecting whatever they were doing onto you. That load is too heavy for them now. They can't carry it. And you're not carrying it for them. Yeah, you have your angels and your spirit guides here. We already know that though. Amen. Give me some tarot here. I saw the Ace of Swords. This is the damn truth. Let me get a few cards here. Yeah. You pushing this chariot. You're moving on to victory, success. This person blocked you. The world is here. Accomplishment, success. Right next to victory, you guys. It's over. Perfection, fulfillment, triumph. Yeah, you received everything you worked for. You did the work, and now you have the victory here. You kick this person out. That they're about to collapse under the burden, under the weight of the burden, because you guys are not just carrying the burden of what they did to you. They're carrying the burden of their ancestors here, because this person could have come from a lineage where they serve like evil spirits or what have you, because demonic is out here. They want to copy because you're on a higher level. They can't reach there. And their back is about to collapse under the weight of all this energy, all this bad energy that they've collected, and they're carrying the karmic energy of their ancestors as well. Yeah, we got the Hierophant here. You are wise. You care about ethics, moral fairness. This person didn't care about that. They cared about what you had and what you could bring to the table. They don't see people as people. They just see people as opportunities. You're celebrating without this person, yeah. You crossed the victory line. You ended the cycle between you and this person. Now you're celebrating. You have good friendships and happiness. Look at that card. It just jumped out. Landed right on top of caution. Yeah. This person's forced to walk out. They're forced out of your palace, collective. Yep. This is it. You let it go and you kick them out. They're walking away in red. Even the sun has a sorry face. The sun's like, yeah, I exposed you, or the moon, whatever it is. It's not clear, but whatever happened here, they were forced to walk away. Now they're stuck looking at you still with the Page of Swords, still trying to project that you're whatever big energy you're getting, whatever blessings you're getting, they're projecting that you're getting it through dark magic. But you don't give a shit because this person's been kicked out of your energy and they have to rest. They need to go find another victim, but they won't because they're exhausted. They're exhausted with living this way. The spiritual world put them down to recuperate. They live under chronic stress. And that's why they came to your energy to put you. I still see the Page of Swords at the bottom. You got the King of Swords here. We already know who takes, you're stepping you have some strong spiritual backing with the King of Swords being out here. Yeah, I see danger here in money matters. With the bear, and this chair is empty. You saw danger with this person. You saw that you could not build with this person. They were wasteful. They were wasteful. with their money and other people's money. This is the type of person they would go to work and borrow money from people and sign a loan where they would have to pay back maybe 200 every pay period, knowing that damn well they couldn't fucking do it. There could be a woman involved here. Yeah, everything's been made clear because we got sunrise here. Them walking away or them being pushed out caused the sun to rise on them. That's the moon. That's the sun to rise on them. They're like, shit, I really gotta walk away. They're so fucking embarrassed now, or they pretending to be embarrassed. But that entity is strong on them. There's there can be an older woman and a young woman involved here, and somebody with fair skin, a man. Something could have happened in March with this person. Your guys are in the right path regarding this aspect of your life here. Let this person carry this fucking burden. Let it collapse. Let their back collapse on the weight of all the shit they did. They were called to break this generational curse and they didn't do it. They continued on, so now they have to bear the weight of everyone before them in their ancestral lineage and for those that came before you, collective. And now this chair is going to be filled with somebody new. We had the chair empty and it's going to be filled now, collective. Look at this. We got an arrow. You're on the right path. That chair is going to be filled with someone else. Amen. This person could have dreams about you because I did see dreams. Yeah, they misjudge you. Now they're trying to exercise what they did wrong, how to fix things. They want some kind of forgiveness from you because they feel like if they got forgiveness from you, that this weight would be lighter. That's them wanting you to carry their load. It's not happening, you guys. They like your energy. Your energy was positive. They were in light energy when they were with you. They transitioned back into the dark once you kicked them out. Give me 2 more cards. Give me 2 more cards with the collective. They're stuck comparison to how they lived with you and how life was with you and how it was without you. Yeah, they used you and so they lost you with exercise. Yeah. You got spirit guides down here connecting. Yeah, this is justice. Stand up for what you believe in and you will receive the justice you deserve. And that's what you did, collective. You ran towards victory. You did not look back. You put this shit to an end with this world card. And you're out here celebrating. The sun has exposed this person. And they're just stuck carrying this ancestral load. It's theirs to carry, not yours. They want you to come in because they know your energy is good. You can lift that weight by yourself and allow this person to escape the karma that's coming to them, but you won't do it. You were led not to do it. Justice is here. They're still watching you, you guys. They're still projecting this bad energy towards you, but justice is here. The scales have balanced out and you neutralize whatever this is. And someone's coming in to fill this chair and you're being led to know that you're on the right path and that you are awesome. So you should acknowledge your achievements, big and small, and celebrate. And keep this person away. They want you to reopen the lines of communication. Not happening. You raised your vibration here, collective. You remembered who you are and whose you are. You reconnected with your higher self and with the higher being. And you're on a different timeline. This person cannot touch you. They can't reach you. We have success out here, you guys. Collective, that has been your reading. Please like, comment, share, or subscribe, you guys. I will see you guys in the next one. Bye. Love you guys.